Hey, what's up? I'm Michael with Let's Play Gaming Entertainment. Today I'm going to be continuing Bound by Flame. I finally got back to it. And there's several things going on I'm going to talk about. First, I went to try a different path with this earlier, and it did not work out in my favor. So I am actually going to see if I can...
I can't just leave.
Okay.
The prince is waiting to hear my decision.
I'm going to tell the prince I can go with him.
So, have you made your decision?
I'm not sure if it's going to lead to the same thing, but when I said I have other plans, something else weird come up, something I had read that wouldn't happen, so here we go, and wish me luck.
I will fight with you at Carolthas. Your army may be our only chance of victory.
Idiot! Thou hast sentenced thyself to death.
So far, it's the same. Now, with the other option, at this point, you become a demon if you haven't already done the stuff. So, I'm not sure if it's going to do the same thing here or not.
And now?
Now we will go with the others to Carolthas, to swell our ranks, combine our forces, and face the Deadwalker army on equal terms.
Equal terms? Because thou hast slain a vassal far from his master? Do not presume too much upon this body. Now draw close to the domain of one of these necromancers. Faced with his power, 1,000 soldiers more or less will make no difference. The power to slay this vermin lies within us. But it cannot be used from such a weak vessel, nor can it even be protected from those who covet it.
I am more and more powerful.
Yes, yet still not powerful enough. And this city is of no interest. The necromancer will lay waste to it with a wave of his hand. While he tarries, thou must make haste to reach his palace.
You said that I lacked the power. I will not throw myself into the wolf's jaws.
When thou returnest to the world heart, none will stand before us. Thou wouldst already possess the power to destroy this sorcerer and his like, if thou hadst but allowed the evolution of this useless body. Look upon thyself. Thou art duped.
Vulcan, have you seen something?
They use thee.
It's definitely different. In the other one, I actually started becoming a demon or something. I'm trying to be a good guy this entire playthrough. And I wanted to mention that,
You coming, Vulcan? Your captain will be wondering where we are.
Huh? Yes, of course. Let's go.
There you are, sire. Right. Change of plan. Seeing how cold it is, it will come as no surprise to you to learn that the Deadwalkers have already been here. They're still close.
We must rejoin my father's army as swiftly as we may.
I think we already found them. Take a look around us.
There are survivors. Apparently they are camped not far from here. This soldier will lead us to them.
Prince Arundel, my lord, can it be you?
Soldier, what happened here? Is the king with you?
The Deadwalkers took us by surprise. The cold and the ice. We stood no chance. Almost all of the city has been invaded by the ice.
My father! Where is the king?
I know not, your highness. But a few of us were able to escape. Lord Commander Valen has built a camp close by the city.
Valen is here. Take us to his camp.
By your leave, follow me, my lord.
My prince, we had lost all hope of seeing you return safe. We have no word from Bastion.
Bastion is lost, Valen. We came into this war too late. The General of the Alliance gave his life that I should escape with Relmar.
The deserter. What business did he have at Bastion?
The deserter was fighting, while you and your wondrous army waited, warm and safe, sat upon their asses. I hope the result is pleasing to you, Valen.
Silence, both of you. Relmar saved my life, Valen. For now, you will consider him pardoned.
By your will, my lord. And I see that you are escorted by the Freeborn Blades.
In truth, they are escorting the Red Scribes. But their presence is our good fortune. They have already once put the Dead Walkers to rout in the marshes. This man slew one of their generals before my very eyes. I will tell you more of this later. Now I must speak with my father. Where is he?
No one knows, my prince. The king was still in the royal palace when the River Estelduin fell upon the city.
The river? What happened?
'Twas like a great wave that froze all that it touched. We had seen the approach of the Deadwalkers' vanguard 4 days before, and we had raised Kariltos' defenses in preparation. Not even the sight of 10 juggernauts would have afeared us, but we never dreamt that an Ice Lord would come to lead the assault himself. He walked calmly to within an arrow's flight of the gates, never once speaking. And then, the river rose up from its bed to form a gigantic cloud that hung up over Kariltos. We understood our peril too late. Near all of our soldiers stood atop the ramparts or in the streets when the ice cloud fell. All were frozen where they stood. That was his signal to launch their assault, but we were already vanquished. We fought to cover our retreat.
We must find the king!
I know, my prince, but every entry to the city is guarded, and we cannot risk being discovered.
It is clear we will not travel 200 paces if we do not first slay the sentinels close to the encampment. Only then will we be able to attempt to enter the city and save your father.
I'll go find your king for you.
Vulcan, did you hear me ask for volunteers? Our mission is over. The Red Scribes have screwed up from start to end. But they're in the hands of the Elven army now.
Captain, since we're here, we may as well make ourselves useful, right? And we have to get inside those walls if we want to know what happened to Wolf and the other blades we left here.
Ah, Vulcan. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
That is why I shall go with him. I grew up in this city. We shall help one another.
My prince, you know well it is my duty to object to you taking such a risk.
And you also know that your objections will change nothing. No man here knows the palace better than I. If my father is within, I will find him.
By your word, sire. But I fear most what other things you may find. I can but put my trust in your newfound champion to watch over your highness.
Don't forget, you'll have to deal with those sentinels before you try anything else, Vulcan. Meanwhile, the lads will set up camp near the south gate.
Understood, Captain.
Okay, Chapter 3, Funeral March. Okay. So there is something around here I can loot. There it is. Free steel, that's not bad. I noticed during that cutscene that old Prince here, he looks a hell of a lot like the guy from the Lord of the Rings, the King Elf, whatever he is. I'm actually going to go on and end this video a little bit short and create another one leading up. I'm not really feeling up to playing very much tonight. I really want to play, but I'm not feeling up to the recording part. So I think what I'm going to do is just go on and find something else maybe to play and not worry about actually playing this for right now. Anyway, something I did want to say is I'm going to be playing through this, straight through it when I do get the chance, and afterwards at the same time I'm going to probably be doing something like Knack or a few of the other things, but I'm not exactly sure.
I owe you my life. I'll never forget that.
We've moved to a
I'll be going.
We've moved to a new release schedule again, just testing out stuff. Basically, we've got a new video from each thing coming out every day, and I'm trying to get a few videos for this, and as soon as I get enough for the rest of this week, then I'll start recording. I think I can do, like, if I do 7 episodes a week, which is 3.5 hours worth of video, then there's really not much that we have to do as far as getting stuff for like video footage. Okay, it doesn't seem to want me to do that. I see something over there, but I am not sure. Uh-oh, it's Deadwalkers. Oh boy. This little asshole is getting on my nerves. He's got a double shield? What in the world? Little jackass. There we go.
We'll be watching this sector. Thank you for your help, mercenary.
Okay. Time to loot. Well, not sure what that is, but alright. Ooh, I got a new crossbow. I don't know why the prince is following me. I'm going and I haven't played this in about a week or so, so I really honestly cannot remember most of what I was doing. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see what I can craft for it. That looks about the ability to interrupt. That would be fine. that would be fine. Just gives you, just gives you more physical damage. I mean, this one, let's see, physical damage plus 10, but it's weird because if you look at this one, okay, I see what it says. I'd like to do that, but I just don't think that it's worth it right now. I'm going to see what... This is already a much better one than this one, so I'm going to equip it. I'm just kind of messing around right now. I'm sorry if anything is weird in this video. I'm testing out some stuff actually. That was one thing I was going to say, is that I am testing another recording method since they updated the program again. And hopefully I'll be able to get everything set up to where it's working correctly and all. Right now I'm kind of just exploring. I think this is the way I came from actually. Should be around. No, these are different people. Well, here they are. Alright. Okay, so I did figure out what I was doing, where I was going, I should say. Maybe I did. I'm just lost again. I tell you, I get lost in games a whole lot. Thankfully, I have mini maps. From what I've read, if you do the way I done it and go with the prince, then you actually end up he tries to use you with something or another, and I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen with it. I want to climb up there and it won't let me. Oh well. But the other way it says is the better way, but I want to stay good. And I do want to apologize. There is snoring in the background, and I know that during part of the video you'll be able to hear it. What in the world is hitting me? I'm gonna be dead. I better run. Where in the world did the prince guy go?
How can I help you, mercenary?
I honestly do not know.
I'll be going now.
Why he should be. Well, I guess he does nothing. Let's see if I can find somebody else to help me out. Renval or somebody, maybe. Well, oh, get off me. I really hate this guy. I mean, what a crock of shit. Wow.
Thanks for the help, mercenary. We're going to keep watching this sector.
Oh, I was trying to, get myself upgraded or something, or get some more health back, and just weren't working that way for me. Well, I guess I'm cursed. I can't block it no matter what I do. It won't work. I'm getting blocked every time. Alright. I know that I heard something over here. I wish it would let me jump down. Okay. The funny thing is, if I was trying to beat them, I would have actually probably died. Okay, there's my way down, but unfortunately I have no idea how to get where I'm actually going. Sort of lost. I decided to go on and try to finish up this episode. After I get this one finished, though, I will be cutting off for tonight anyway. It's about 6 more minutes, but I think what I'm going to do is actually try to play at nighttime. I'm going to try to play some stuff that I don't do commentary in because it disturbs people, and I don't really want to pick up a lot of snoring in videos and all.
Damn, it's freezing here. Aren't you cold?
I've spent many winters in libraries with no heating. After that, you hardly notice the cold. Which reminds me, do you know if the library in the city is still intact?
No idea. You looking for any book in particular?
Not a book, many books. The elves have the most advanced culture in the world. Their libraries contain works of inestimable value. We should find them. They could be useful to us.
I have other things I gotta do first. I have to accompany the prince, remember? But I will try to go with you so you can find your books later. Promise.
Okay, so...
Vulcan, I have to talk to you about Edwin. I saw you getting friendly with her. You should be more careful. She is not what she pretends to be.
I know she's not playing straight with us. She's got her little secrets, just like everyone else.
You don't understand. It's a lot more serious than little secrets. I found some very worrying information in one of the last books I read. 200 or 300 years ago, there were other groups of sages and magicians, like the Red Scribes. One of these orders was called the White Lords.
So you think that they were the ancestors of the Ice Lords or something? What does that have to do with Edwin?
I'm getting to that. The White Lords lived in the north of Vertil, out in the ice. We know little about them. For a long time it was believed they had disappeared. But in reality, they somehow transformed themselves. And in one of the books that I consulted, I found an engraving of a woman, one of their leaders. It was the portrait of that witch.
Okay, so I was trying to get her in as my follower. I guess the prince is the only one that can follow me now.
Look, I understand why you're angry with her, but you're taking it too far. You're overreacting.
Maybe I am overreacting, but you don't seem capable of reacting at all. She's been lying to you ever since you dragged her out of that cage, and one day, she'll stick a knife in your back.
We'll see.
Okay,
See you later.
I guess I better talk to the other people, but I think I'm going to actually go on and end the video pretty soon. This will be either the last video and come out on Sunday for this week, or it may be the third video of a full week of 7 videos. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. It depends on if I feel like doing this tomorrow or not. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is going to make this the third video for the week, and then I'll go on, and every video after that's going to be a daily release for the starting next week, the way Child of Light is this week. So anyway, I was a little confused about what I was doing in this episode, but...
Just in time, Vulcan. I'm afraid I need your help again.
What happened to you now?
To me, nothing. It's about my people. Have you ever heard of the Stone of Souls?
No. Worth a lot?
No. I mean, yes. It's priceless, but it's not for sale.
I'm not sure I follow you.
I'll explain. Every elf possesses a Stone of Souls, which contains the memories and emotions from all the greatest moments of his life. These stones are passed from generation to generation. It's a way of preserving the memories of our people, and of honoring our ancestors. With all of those who died at Caradhras, there are thousands of stones abandoned in the city. We cannot just leave them there. You're no doubt the one who will be traveling to our city the most. If you could bring back as many of them as possible, I'd be eternally grateful. Actually, all of my people will be in your debt. At least the ones who still live.
All right, I'll take care of it. But don't expect to see me dancing around with a wheelbarrow full of rocks.
That would in fact be an amusing sight. But I do get your meaning. Whenever you can, check the bodies of elves you come across and collect the stones. Even if we manage to save only a very few, we will at least preserve some of the memories of my people.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay,
I'll leave you here.
Anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to go on and I'm going to end it here, but I believe that I'll probably pick up again in the morning. I may actually play Knack tonight and try to finish up some of that, the playthrough for that. So anyway, I'll see you later, and hope you enjoyed. I will make the next few videos much better. See you later.